I recently found an incredibly cool yo-yo light, which every yo-yo enthusiast will want to have in their home, and I will show it to you in a moment. It is very groovy. Now, before I confuse everybody, which I have ninja skills in doing, and you go thinking this piece is about light up yo-yos, which if you've ever thrown a yo-yo in your life, you're probably familiar with the light up yo-yos, the cheap little yo-yos that I was always a sucker to buy at theme parks and carnivals.
Hey kid, come here. You wanna buy a yo-yo? It lights up. Yeah, I know you want it. $20.
So anyway, most of these yo-yo collectible Ys are NWPs. However, there are much better light ups that are collectible. For instance, some actually have lasers in them. If you own a laser yo-yo, you can just change your middle name to Cool. Just call me Lucky Cool Meisenheimer. Now, modern light ups have LEDs that are actually quite playable, and some technically are bright enough you can use them as a small test light, but that's not the yo-yo light I'm going to show you. But before I get into yo-yo lights, since I touched upon light up yo-yos, and I love talking about historical yo-yos, I want to go down that rabbit hole briefly and give you one collectible light up buying tip that you will love me for, and then I will go to the meat of our video, which is about this yo-yo light. Light up yo-yos go back to the very early 50s, with the first being the Firefly, not to be confused with the Spintastic Firefly, which was not only a light up, but a glow plastic as well, and was produced by Spintastic a few years back. I assume the Spintastic name was a shout out to the original Firefly. Maybe Dale Oliver, Hall of Famer and founder of Spintastics, can clear that up in the comment sections. Anyway, the modern Spintastic Firefly will set a collector back about 45 to 55 bucks. However, one of these early Fireflies with the original sticker seal would come in at about 100 plus, and one without the sticker around $75. Now, these yo-yos all use those AA batteries. The modern yo-yos use the little button batteries. Now, Duncan has a light-up yo-yo from 1952, and these are also highly collectible. And not only is it Duncan's first light-up yo-yo, but it is the first yo-yo made out of plastic that Duncan made. And one of those Duncan yo-yos is going to set you back probably around 75 to 100 bucks. A complete box I would expect to go for 1,000 plus now, or the inflation continues, maybe $100,000 by the end of the year. Better buy your loaf of bread now while it's less than $1,000. So the extremely valuable tip I'm going to pass on is that those historically important Firefly yo-yos sometimes go off at ridiculously low prices at auction because folks confuse them with NWP light-ups. The Firefly has a DeBoss seal, and it's easy to see when you're holding it, but it's hard to photograph. So look carefully, my friends. This is your bonus for watching Yo-Yo Talk. Knowledge is power. You can use your knowledge to rule the world, or you can find great yo-yos. I choose the latter. So when you do pick up one of these Firefly yo-yos at a bargain basement price, you may thank me by showering me with gold doubloons. Okay, I'm out of the rabbit hole now. On to yo-yo lights. So I'm remodeling the house. We're putting in an elevator so I can move more easily between the floors of my yo-yo collection. A very good first world problem to have. So I'm looking at some light fixtures that are worthy of a yo-yo collector, and in about 5 seconds of internet search, I found the perfect yo-yo light, and here it is. However, there was one teeny tiny little problem with the light, and that was it was $6,000. I can only assume the reason the price was so high was because it was packed full of cocaine. Now, you can buy a lot of Flores yo-yos with $6,000. And although cocaine is a great anesthetic, and it's also great for stopping nosebleeds, if you didn't know that, I just did not feel like my medical practice could use $6,000 worth of cocaine, so I continued my search. Then found another very cool light. This light was made for sitting on the floor, and I do sit on the floor a lot. But I was looking for a light to hang from the ceiling. However, it was much less expensive than the $6,000 light, so I can only assume that no cocaine was associated with that deal. But the light didn't fit my needs. So then finally I came across this light created by the artist Andrew Neyer, who happens to be a very cool guy and will call you back personally if you're inquiring about his light or artwork. I think of this light as art, and it was love at first sight. It may even be more love than my leg lamp, which was not a major prize, but a Christmas gift from my wife, who knows what I like all too well. I'm going to show you my unboxing of this light. It also has a special prize associated with it, which I know all the collectors who are watching will really love. This is going to be like a strip show for yo-yo collectors, unboxing this light. We're going to see what we have in here. I'm pretty excited about this. Gave me a little card. The artist wrote me a nice little note. Thrilled to have a yo-yo light included in your collection. And, I'm going to save what's there. Let's see. This is hanging gear. Oh, he threw in a nice sweatshirt, too. I was not expecting that. Okay. And I'll explain why this is. See, the sweatshirt says TM right there. I'll explain what that has to do with anything. Now here's the main deal right here. This is going to be cool. And I want to make it extremely clear that I don't have any deals with sellers. I'm not an affiliate of any program or associated with any yo-yo company. I do all this because I love talking about the yo-yo and the history of the yo-yo. Therefore, the message should be clear. Should any company out there want to throw gobs of money at me for shilling their product, I am a completely open slate. If you want me to promote the I Will Steal Your Soul yo-yo from the Beelzebub Inc. company for the right price, I am your man. All right, very cool. This is the yo-yo light. It goes like this. You put your bulb in right in through there. The cool little cord is like a string, and check that out. He was nice enough to autograph the yo-yo light for me, so I'm pretty stoked about that. But that is not all, because there was one more special thing that he included in this, and this is the yo-yo. And this yo-yo he apparently made for a short period of time. It was part of a series of items that he made, like that sweatshirt that had TM on. Sweatshirt, yo-yo, TM. So a very cool yo-yo. Wish I had two, so I had one to trade. I don't know if he has any left. Like I said, I'll put in the address down below so you can get one of these. I think they're around $300, and I don't know if he ever runs any sales or anything on them, but that is going to look very, very cool in my yo-yo room. So just wanted to share. This is and they do have multiple different colors of this as well. Well, there you have it, the Andrew Neyer yo-yo light. Mine will be hung shortly, and I'll show you some photographs once I get it mounted. You guys should check it out for yourselves. It would look great in your yo-yo rooms or your house. Groovy.